We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff. Returned, it'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Lock gonna throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton. 69 yards. And the Giants go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 3rd. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Henry again on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's 3rd and 9. Jackson. Flushed. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. The defense has always talked about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. To throw it is Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And, look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Henry up the middle. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And they'll run it here. And that one going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Throwing is Jackson. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. .158 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing now is Locke. This one is Slayton over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Locke working out of the gun. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Tracy going to get it on first down. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Block now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think
take my points, bro. I don't know. You get the ball back at the half, player.
Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on third down, good for 28. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Jackson now. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the turnover, here's Locke. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And Brian Dable, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Locke to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Oh!
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run. It's Henry. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Locke. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. Running left is Tracy. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get an ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Right back to Tracy. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now the rookie's free. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Wow, that's it. That's it. We're stopping good on the shit.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and an
open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
Motion man is Crowder. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs.
Partner, this was much more of a tap pass.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Locke gonna throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, 38 yards. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Robinson up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here we go, set.
Locke looking to change the play. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Third and 9 here.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Locke. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Check, Matt. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Finding Ertz again, and he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Zach Ertz from 8 yards out. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On the slant, complete to Bellinger. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll look to throw again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that 1st half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the 1st half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Steps away to his left. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Throwing now is Locke. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Let's go.
Locke now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go! Here we go!
To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll be first and goal when we come back. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Robinson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Big Lion!
Eckler is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Here we go, set!
They motion the running back out left. They'll look to throw on third and goal.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You got to catch that.
Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Commanders all over that.
A touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
That sucks, yo.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That just sucks.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 49 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Get it! Panther Street! Panther Street! Hurt! Hurt! Warrior 70! Ready!
They'll look to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Shreds the tackle. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction. This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that's...
Good game, my man.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it to just...
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike. I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl. She musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
So we sold out at 5 p.m. Thought we bought enough juices. We bought a lot. Over 1,000 juices. So we sold out.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. That's more on the quick slant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he stuck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Locke to the air.
What the fucking hell is that, man?
Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Wow.
And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. This finds Bellinger. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 34. Taken in by Bellinger. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by Ruth Arororo. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. So welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down, ball at the 36. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. And that's good for a gain of 5. DeMarco Helms there on the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Locke looking to throw. Hyatt with the grab. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down from the red zone.
What a fucking ball, man. Fuck these niggas.
Looking for the back that time.
Shit,
And now it's second down.
ball.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Falcons go in nickel to defend this third down play. Locke. He's on the move. He's got him. That's Tracy. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Penix. Escapes and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Escapes out to the left. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the shotgun, Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix on first down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action. Here's Penix. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Locke. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Running this with Tracy. He cuts it to the right sideline. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lock now. It's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Lock to throw it. The back grabs it. Touchdown, New York. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things 10-10. Gano ready to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Able to get it to Moore. On the move, past the 40. No one around. He's got space. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. This our last play of the quarter. To throw, here's Locke. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Second and 3 now. A give right side to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They're set up at the 35 now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has his man, it's Tracy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one does not go far. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Looking to throw. This finds Bellinger. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Desperation time here on 4th. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt and putting the quarterback's mind in.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that...